I want you to take a second and think back. Think back to before this, or before even this. No, I want you to think back to this. Things used to be simple. Creative mode looked like this, and out of these items, all of these items, well, we only had these to play with. In short, life was simpler, and it wasn't just Minecraft either. We used to be kids with just a few tasks in our everyday lives. We'd wake up, we'd go to school, we'd play games with our friends, we'd go home and do our homework, we'd sleep, and repeat. And that was it. But it didn't feel like we were missing anything because all that we had was all that we'd ever had and all that we'd ever needed. We had structure, we had friends, we had innocence, and one day, we had this new game called Minecraft. And now see, our imaginations started to run wild on this brand new platform where suddenly anything that we could think of came to life. And sure, what we brought to life wasn't exactly our best work, but again, they were simpler times. Things do change though. As we all know, that magical simplicity never lasts, and this time was no exception, not by a mile. Bit by bit, new things started creeping in. See, first our bodies and our brains started to grow, and with that, we craved more stimulation. We looked back at that recent past of box houses and iron door traps, and we decided that that just wasn't enough anymore. And as we desired growth, Minecraft gave that to us. We suddenly had a vast array of tools available to us. Not only fancy new world heights, blocks, biomes, and redstone items, but also empathy, intelligence, and this capacity to learn and adapt to our surroundings. Innocence be damned, we had the power to affect a microcosm, and all we had to do was open our computers. It was power, plain and simple, and we were riding high on it, whether we knew it or not. See, we had everything it seemed, but one day we got a brand new set of responsibilities, and once again, as they often and inevitably do, things changed. Now other people control our time. Our bosses control when we work, our friends control when we go out, our significant others control when we stay in, and you control, well, not much. Those innocent kids that we used to be are dead. They're long dead, and they wouldn't recognize us anyway, even if they weren't. And those happy, empowered teens that I was just talking about riding high on power, well, they disappeared by the time that we got bees. We used to have it all, and we lost it to time. Lost so much. Do things get better? Do we ever recover that fun that we once had? Well, if you're asking me, I honestly don't know. But it feels like all of a sudden things have fallen apart. Like there's nothing left but work and the occasional party to my life. And there's no time left to be creative, to be playful, to reclaim that joy that I used to have. But when I try my hardest, when I really throw myself into the tasks at hand and I get them done, I do get the rarest, smallest glimmers of light. You know what I do? I go back to what I truly love. I open Minecraft. I go on a server with new friends and we play Minecraft. We build and we farm and we mine and we escape into that shared digital world that we've carved out for ourselves. And isn't that the closest thing that we have these days to magic? I sure think so. And sure, it's not the same kind of wonder that we had as kids, but it's a new kind of enjoyment that only adults can experience, like having a clean kitchen or no emails in your inbox. It's a different itch that scratches a different brain than the ones that we used to have. And while yes, it's sad that we've changed so much, and I'm still trying to tackle that, this is our new reality, and we'd best get comfortable with it.